Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to EveryMan Prepping. And today I am candling my chicken eggs that are underneath my broody hen here. And the question is, why? Why am I candling the eggs? Well, we want to find out if they're fertile. You know, is our rooster strong? Is he out there? Is he firing blanks? Or is he good to go? My rooster is about 4 years old or so. He might be on the downward side of fertility. So we're going to check it out. And before we go into that and what tools I use and the method that I think is pretty easy that the EveryMan can do, I'm going to tell a little story about why I need more hens. You know, if you remember a few months ago, back February, March, I acquired 4 more hens from a friend of mine. They're already almost 6 months old, ready to go. I showed you how I integrated them. And so why do I need more already, you know, here in August? Why do I need, you know, more eggs already? Well, there's a story behind that. I'm going to tell that to you here in a second. And while I do, please like, comment, share on the video, and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. So the reason is, you make one smallest mistake, a couple smallest mistakes, and you got to pay for it. Mother Nature will make you pay. And what happened is, one night, I didn't put them away soon enough, and a fox came, got one of the hens, took her down, you know, ate it, big pile of feathers on the ground, gone. About a week after that, I, you know, made this mistake, small mistake. I left the run door over there, left it open. I didn't close it at night. I always close it at night, but something happened. I just forgot to close it. Got out that morning, saw they're out, and counted hens. Rooster was there, missing a hen, down another hen. Big pile of feathers in the front yard. So I'm down 2 hens. Fox got them, ate them, looked at my cameras. Yes, it was a fox. So I needed more. I could have just gone and bought them, you know, done that, could have done through mail order. But at the same time, maybe a coincidence, I don't know, this hen here became broody. And what does that broody mean? Well, she was sitting in the nesting box even without laying all day. You know, as you can see, they're behind me, they're empty. You know, hens, they don't sit in there unless they're laying, and then they leave, unless they become broody. So, oh, there you can see the eggs. She's going to count them. She's going to move them around, make sure they're rotated, warm enough. But she was sitting there without any eggs. But, you know, all puffed up. Like, you know, she puts her feathers out. You can kind of see how they're puffed up right here. And she was acting broody. Was it a coincidence since we just lost 2 hens that she felt broody? I don't know, but I'm going to take advantage of it. So what I did about a week ago, we're at about day 8 or 9 now, is I waited for her to lay an egg, kept it under her, sat out here early in the morning, let the other hens lay a few more, put 2 more under there. The next day, put 2 more. So we have a total of 5 eggs underneath her. You can see one sticking out there. So she has 5 under there. And now you might be thinking, okay, I lost 2 hens. Why does she have 5? Why am I doing 5? Well, you know, got that chance of a rooster, that 50-50, you know, male-female thing. So, you know, we might get some roosters in there. And, you know, depending on how the candling goes, we might see if the rooster I have is still, you know, firing all cylinders, or I need a replacement. So the flock's not really big enough for 2 roosters, so I don't know if I'll keep a second one, or, you know, I have other places, friends and stuff, that'll take roosters if I need to. So, you know, we'll wait till that time comes. But that's why there's 5. If I get, you know, 2 or 3 hens out of it, that'd be great. Some people tell me that, you know, or some people say, I should say, that when you raise them naturally, you get more hens than if you just do it in an incubator. I don't know if you have any experience with that. Write in the comments below. Is that what you experience? I can't say either way. I'm not sure, but we'll see what comes out of these 5. If they all are fertile, and I'll let you know. So that's why I'm doing it. And also, you know, in the future, right now, it's easy to get them from a friend or online, but, you know, coming in the way the world is, you might have some, you know, we have 4-legged predators now. You might have some 2-legged predators soon. And so, you know, if you don't protect your eggs, you don't protect your chickens, you might lose them, and then you have to raise them naturally. So that's what we're doing, a little natural raising here to see how it goes, see how viable it is. And now let's talk about how we're going to do this and what materials we're going to use. So we're not using a candle because it's not the 1800s. I'm using this is a Streamlight Polytack. Works great. If you want to pick one up, I'll put it in the description or the comment below. But, you know, it's nice. It's about 300 lumens, I think it is, and it works great. What you see is I wrapped around here, so I put in there, some foam. It's like craft foam. It's this stuff. And, you know, I just wrapped it around, taped it with the old painter's tape. Like I said, EveryMan Prepping, we do the simplest method. And we're going to set, it makes a nice little soft place to rest that egg. And so this will look like it. This is a practice egg. If you have new hens, they don't know where to lay. What you do is you kind of put this in a box so the new hens kind of see, oh, that's where my eggs go. That's what I use these for. But what it is, you're going to turn your flashlight on. You're going to take your hopefully fertilized egg. You're going to put it on top there, and you're going to look inside. And what are we gonna look for? We're gonna look for a dark blob and hopefully some veins. That means they'll be fertilized. So we're gonna, check that out and see how that works, how that goes. And I'm only gonna do one on camera. We're gonna go in the barn, do it where it's nice and dark, obviously. And I'm gonna only do one. I don't like disturbing them too much, so I'm not gonna film them all. I'm gonna film one, then I'll pause the video and do the rest, and I'll let you guys know what I find. But some people, they might say it's fine to take all 5 out, do them all at once, put them back. I just don't like doing it. Like I said, this is the way I do it. Least disturbing, mother hen here. She's probably gonna wonder if I took them all, what happened to her eggs. Don't want to upset her. So one at a time, back and forth. So they're not out from underneath it that long. And, we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna get that set up. And once I set up, I'll get the camera back on. We'll candle one of them. We'll talk about what we see. And then we'll have a little bit at the end, a little roundup. I'll tell you what I found with all of them. So stay tuned. Okay, we're back here in the barn. I have the egg on top of the flashlight, as you can see. And you can see this is a fertile one. You can see the dark spot here. Oh, let me get this. The dark spot here, light here. If this was not fertile, it'd be all light throughout. Let me turn it and see. You can see the dark spot. You can see some veining as I turn it. It's a little hard. It's much better in person than the camera pickup. You see the dark spot at the bottom, some more veining. And as you can see, it's clear, it's bright on that far side. So this is a fertile egg. This is a good shot right here. Dark on the right, light on the left. You have a fertile egg here in about 21 days. It takes 21 days to hatch. 21 days. I should have a baby chicken out of this one. So like I said, I'm going to go and do the other 4 eggs off camera. I'll let you know what I find, but we have one fertile one. It means rooster's ready to go. He's still working wild, so that's great news, and it's good news we have one fertile one. So let me do the rest and I'll come back. Okay, I'm back here in the coop. I finished up and I have 4 fertile eggs for sure. One, I can't really tell, so I'll do it again another 5 or 6 days. I hear you really shouldn't do it after the 19th day of the 21 days. Right now we're at day 8. Some people say you can do it as early as 5. I like to do around 7 or 8, 9 days, thereabouts. But 4 fertile ones. I took notice of the one that didn't have the dark spot, like I said, when you put that in there, and you're looking and you have, the dark spot on one side and light on the other with the veining, I didn't spend a lot of time with it on there. Maybe I'll put up a picture. I'll cut out a picture and put it out there so you can see, but I don't like disturbing the eggs that much. But just look for the dark spot and veining, and you're probably fertile going out. Like I said, I do it on day 7 or 8. Don't want to go past 19. And when you get to 21 days, we'll see what starts hatching from there. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below, and someone can get to it here. If you have any suggestions, tips, tricks, techniques for what you do, also write them down below. I'm sure people are very interested in doing this, especially if it's your first time. It's like I said, super easy. Don't be nervous. Just, be careful with the eggs. Don't drop them. Don't shake them. Don't rattle them. Just try to keep them very steady. Place them on there. Look at them, read them. Takes only a few seconds. Put them back with mom. You can see she's already taken back under there. She's all poofed out, ready to go, but they're back under their wing there, and she's ready to go. We got about another 12 days left. Hopefully I'll get baby chicks. I can do another video then, show you how they came out, how many I got, and then I'm not good at sectioning them, so I'll have to wait till they get a little bigger to tell if they're a rooster or a hen. Hopefully more hens than roosters. So that's all I have for you. Hopefully you got something out of this, and until next time, keep your ear to the ground and head on a swivel. Little bonus video for those of you that stuck it out to the end with me. In fact, if you made it this far, write potato down in the comments. But these are my potatoes. Harvested them about a week ago. They're curing. They're on the barn floor here because it's cement. It's the coolest place I have. Big ones at the bottom, smaller ones up top there. Gonna cure them up about another at least 5 days is what I want to do. And we'll make sure that they got a nice skin on them before we wrap them up into bags and store them somewhat cool, hopefully a place, and have potatoes through the winter. But it was pretty good harvest. We got some pretty big ones. Got this guy over here, the guy over there. But came out pretty good potato season. These came out of those bags that I talked about earlier in other videos. Those canvas bags worked out well, and they also came out from the garden under the no-dig method. So just want to share those with you that hung out with me, and I will talk to you guys soon.